all of it. Yeah. That's well. Are you ready to rumble? I don't know why I felt the need to begin like that.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up with last session, the group had woken up the next morning after the party. Cordelia arose first, I believe, and found a note left by Fala stating that she had some business to take care of and that Cordelia should get her rest and heal up for the day. She made her way downstairs to make some breakfast for the people that were there. Celia and Othronus still missing. As she ran into Zam and Nyla fighting over a letter. Nyla went to hide it, pulled it out of Zam's grasp, but Zam just kind of zipped it out of her hand and managed to get it to Cordelia, revealing that Othronus had left, and it's uncertain of when or if he will return. With that, Sam and Cordelia decide to leave after Cordelia had made some breakfast for the three of them, Fala and Celia, if they were able to find her. Sam and Cordelia made their way to Fala's store, finding the main shopping area empty, but hearing voices from above. Cordelia somewhat sneakily made her way up to the top of the stairs, finding Fala speaking with the very same figure that had made an attempt on her life the night before. In surprise, Cordelia fell down the stairs, uh, alerting the other two. And after a kind of furious confrontation, demanding to know what had gone on, it was revealed that this was not Fala's doing, at least from what you know.
What? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm teasing. I mean, you don't know, but you don't know.
I
You don't know.
claim lies.
No, I don't.
But it was revealed that Fala does not know, did not know that there would be an attempt on your life, but had interacted with this robotic individual that introduced himself as Five. He had, he did inform that he was hired, or somebody hired his organization to put a hit on you, and he had been assigned to that job. Though he refused to share who this organization was, and was not aware of who hired the hit and why. Bala had sent out the letter to try and get in contact with him, as Cordelia had mentioned, but he decided to visit the following morning after he had taken care of the business that he was assigned to. With that in mind, Five apologized and said that he would not report that she was still alive and not accept any further contracts for her or her friends, but could not promise that others would not take up such contract. Nothing was said of he was paid not in gold but in information for his jobs and his work. But After a bit of reconciliation between Fala and Cordelia, and Fala just kind of generally asking if things were okay between them, Cordelia left to make her way to the docks. Meanwhile, Celia awoke at the yawning portal to find that she was in a room that was not hers. She made her way down and found Deus, who had been seemingly reading all night, reading from his tome in the barroom. The two of them discussed a bit of what the two of them had done the previous night, and why they were both there. And eventually, Celia decided it was time for her to leave the city. Though when she left the door, she found a paper bird had been fluttering in front of her, or had been fluttering at the door for her. She opened it up and inside found a message. And after sending a reply, sat back down in the tavern awaiting a response or to hear back from this person who had sent the message. Meanwhile, with Cordelia and Sam, they went to the docks of Waterdeep, back to where they had seen Celia sleuthing around several nights prior. They asked around, and at one point yelled, trying to find if anybody had seen a woman of Celia's description and name. But when the only response was that they had not seen her. Though they did realize, after talking with some of the performers of the carnival, that she had once been part of them. When they arrived back, when the two of them had realized that their effort to search the docks would remain fruitless, they decided to head back to Trollskull Manor, but had a chance encounter with some of the children. The trio of kids, Nat, Jenks, and Squiddy, who she had met before, and after coaxing them to ease them a bit with the food that she had cooked for Celia, the three of them revealed that they had seen her step out of the yawning portal and then right back in. At which point the two of them went to meet her at the yawning portal. Celia and Deus, continuing some of their antics, waiting for this figure that Celia had messaged to arrive, were waiting by the door and were less than relieved when Cordelia and Sam walked in. After some interactions and some things gone sour in regard to what had happened the previous night with Othronis's leaving of the group, Celia stormed up the stairs, and Cordelia went to comfort her. And when Celia was fed up and decided that she was going to leave the city once and for all, she made her way downstairs and found a familiar figure cloaked in a purple cloak, awaiting her at the tap room. And she met with Shanza. And the two of them talked for a while, Celia revealing much of her past to the rest of the group indirectly. And Shanza telling her of a group that had set up a camp east of the city of Waterdeep of other drow. Shanza gave her an invitation to join with them, but recommended that Celia find closure with her friends and her old troop and herself in Waterdeep before leaving, and decided to stay with the group for a period of time, with which I believe the invitation was also extended to Deus, and that is where we left off. The group had finished up at the yawning portal, and Shanza, Celia, Cordelia, and Zam had all gone back to the yawning portal with Deus leaving for some business, stating that he will find his way over there at some point. But where I'd like to pick up is with Nyla. What have you been doing today?
She didn't go to the yawning portal. Nope. She stayed in her room, kind of fixing her armor. That's what she was doing. And cleaning it up. Yes.
I think you spent a decent portion of this day maintaining your armor. What I get? Let's see. I guess just roll a dexterity, intelligence, or wisdom check. Your choice, I'll say.
I'm gonna say dex because I have a decent dex modifier.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think that there's a stat specifically for maintaining things, but I'm just gonna say one of those for now.
Okay, 16.
16. I think you've done this a couple of times before, but I think I'll also ask, is this your, the older set of armor that wasn't in such great condition that you're trying to fix up, or is this your nice set of armor that you're trying to maintain?
The one that she was wearing for guard duty. So the darker looking one.
Yeah. So I think with that you do a pretty good job of like getting out the major kinks. I think it's still pretty old, so it's still a bit rough to look at, and some stuff that you're probably gonna have to get a deeper clean in to fully get out. But you've got it much nicer, much more maintained than it had been previously. It had kind of fallen somewhat into an unmaintained state for this, but it needed this definitely.
Yeah, she's taking today very easy, considering the last 2 days back to back have been kind of a lot.
Yeah, miserable.
So she's just taking her time with her equipment and like going through some of her old things, setting up her room essentially.
Yeah. All right. I take it you're still in your room then? While you're doing this?
Yeah.
Not in the top room or anything.
No, just her room.
Yeah. Yeah. I think several hours go by. I think this is a fairly time-consuming process, but several hours go by, I think probably you have a couple of small chats with Liv, but I don't know if anything too major comes of it, unless you have something that you want to ask him.
Probably nothing. More so, did the other show come back? Do you know where Cordelia went?
I think a couple hours go by and he hasn't seen them come back, and he doesn't quite know where she went off looking for Celia.
She
I think she
probably
did
would
say
have
that.
tried to like figure out how to get. She'd probably try to talk to Liv about like how do I get hot water in my room or in another area.
I'm not a plumber. I
You're
assume you could
fucking
probably
life.
exchange gold for services to repair the tavern. That was
Yeah,
the whole plan,
no.
wasn't it? That was the whole plan, wasn't it?
Can I? Is there a way to siphon
Don't
from?
siphoning my hot water.
I'm still not a plumber.
Okay, good to know.
I'm a great bartender, just not a great plumber. Because I'm
Very
not
unfortunate.
sorry, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do know what you want me to do. It's just I don't know how to do it.
Bartender.
But yeah, it would have been like very little things like this. Nothing like crazy
Yeah,
or life changing.
he's around, so you're not alone.
Alone. Is Zam here or no? He's gone, right?
Yeah, Zam left with Cordelia.
Okay. Yeah.
I think a number of hours pass, and I think it's approaching early evening, late afternoon, early evening, when Liv says, "Well, they're back." Which you actually hear them coming up the main stairs, main room, your main entrance. So Cordelia and Celia, you and your two companions have arrived back at the tavern.
Whole time Cordelia's still been trying to she's been begging Celia, like, please just let me help, let me make it right. How can I help you? They're like whole time as they're walking in.
Is Chanza still with us?
Yeah, Chanza is still with the three of you because Zam is also with you. Yeah, the four of you are together, and it's like, should I go and find other accommodation, or should I join you to the tavern?
No, Chanza, no, you stay here. You are my guest. I think the entire time over there, she's ignoring Cordelia and just talking with Chanza.
Oh, bless her heart.
I think she's like aware of this and kind of like trying to include Cordelia. It's like, oh yes, I am curious of what you and your friends have been up to in the time that I have not seen you.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a couple things, won a couple adventures, but that's not important right now, Chanza. How have you been? How was, tell me everything. What happened after I left? Why do people think I died?
I think that kind of goes on for a little bit, and we can maybe get into that more in a moment or two. But I think we're picking up as you guys have arrived back at the tavern.
All right.
This is nice place.
Don't lie.
Don't mind.
Don't lie, Chanza. It's not nice.
I think it has potential. It is kind of looking up at a water stain that's seeping through the ceiling. Got some work to be done. Are you planning on trying to fix it up, or are you planning on leaving it like this?
Celia will shrug her shoulders. My room's fixed up. That's really all I care about.
Which I will also I forget exactly what terms we laid out for that, but I think it was mostly to get the hot water running, and I think a few of the structural things fixed in that room. But I think there's still like, it's not
I mean, it's not
nice.
nice. It's not like it's decorated fancy. But I
Yeah.
mean, she was mostly
It
concerned
functions.
with the floor, which I know is something that we fix because she needs somewhere to practice her dancing without killing herself. And the
Which I'll also say, Nyla, is right above your room.
Oh,
Or-
hmm
then I don't feel so bad about using your hot water.
Yep.
You guys kind of hear like a tumbling as Nyla's like trying to get over her various things in her room, and like you hear from upstairs, "Who's back?"
Okay, just one moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and create a channel in the Hangout for all these picks because at this point we've got enough of them that I think it's worth doing that.
Bruce.
Okay, why did my keyboard stop working for a moment all of a sudden?
Oh no.
Strange. Voice crack. What did you ask, Nyla?
Oh, she just kind of yells like, "Who's home?"
Well, do you want to?
We are, Miss Nyla.
We're back.
And you hear
Found
more tumbling
Celia.
and stumbling.
Yeah, Celia says nothing.
We found the Celia
And so is Celia.
and another person.
Mm-hmm.
You just see her kind of like pop her head from up at the staircase to look down at you guys, and her hair is a mess.
She's a very
will-
pretty gypsy-like lady. You might like her style, Nyla. Oh,
Oh no, it's fine.
Just insult.
My term.
Yeah, I think you get a look from Celia, like, excuse me?
It is fine. You do see
what did I say?
in art or NPCs, whichever you choose, you can see the art that we have for Chanza.
her.
And that is what you see as you peek your head out.
I've never seen this character before. Am
You
I
have
led to
not
believe it?
seen this person before, no.
Okay.
Never.
He's kind of looking at her and then at Celia, and she's like, "Are you sisters?"
Kind of. Not really.
No.
Not really.
Wait. And she like comes down and she's like, "Celia, have you seen Othronus?"
I think when you say his name,
Chan-
she visibly
Yeah, Chanza like
hardens.
winces.
Like, her face just visibly hardens, and she's like, no.
He
From-
kind of gets the idea something's not like she's missing out on something, and she kind of looks a little confused. And she looks over at Cordelia like, "Did I say something wrong?"
I don't know. I said some wrong thing. It's been another long day, Miss Nyla.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, I guess. Well, if none of you guys have seen him, I, do you know that he's? Did you get his? I'm assuming you received a letter.
Yep.
There's a big, like, quick inhale from Celia, and she tenses up even more.
I'm going to take your body language as a yes.
Child, from everything I understand, this is a touchy topic at the moment.
I'm sorry. Forgive me, but you're kind of sisters, but you're not. Pardon. My name is oh god, my head. And she like tries to comb her hair, and she's trying to like look presentable. And she's definitely not
Definitely not.
in her best. And she's like, my name is Nyla.
My name is Chanza.
Sean.
Chanza. With a chi. With a C.
Chanza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Nice to meet you. How do you two know each other?
she looks over at you, Celia.
Celia looks over at
It's in the
Hamza,
circus.
and there's almost like a look of admiration as she stares at her.
I think she kind of like returns like a kind of happy, pleasant sort of look, and it's like, go on.
This is my mentor. She took me in and taught me everything that I know.
Naya looks surprised, happy, and then a little concerned because she's like, wait.
Everything.
Yeah.
We go as you might say, way back.
Well, thank you for looking after Celia. And Nyla like puts an arm on Celia's shoulder, like as if they've been best friends, because she's clearly not sure what she's doing.
Celia
And
will take
as
a
if
step
she's
to the
like,
side.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, it's nice to meet the savior of Celia. Celia, I'm sorry, but is there something wrong with your face? It's very not. I mean, you
What do
normally
mean, this
have.
is my face?
I know, but it seems a little bit more.
Go on.
Anyway, never mind. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine.
No. Go
What
on.
do you mean?
What's wrong with my face?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You Celia, you normally don't smile, which is fine. I figured that the Lord hasn't blessed you enough as of yet, but you just seem a little bit more. There are more wrinkles.
Happy?
Or lines,
Wrinkles?
smile lines. Folks, this is a very rare Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
I'm sorry. Did you say that I have wrinkles on my face?
Like, not happy wrinkles. You know, the ones you get when you smile? Like, the ones on the side of your eyes? No, yours are, like, in the middle.
Crow's feet?
Kind of, yes, crow's feet, thank you. I can't remember what people call them these days. Yes, you look, yes.
Crow's
Are you okay? I haven't seen you since the party.
Good thing, Miss Celia. It means that you're smiling. Smile
Celia's gonna
lines.
turn to Chanza.
Oh, no, I'm saying she...
About that encampment that you set up. Just when do you think would be a good time for me to head down there? You know, just saying.
We will talk about it. We will see. We will see.
What are you two talking about? Whispering about? Did I say something?
Or not
I'm
whispering.
Miss Celia, we've had one friend leave already. We're not having you leave too. And Cordelia wraps her arms around Celia's leg like, please don't leave.
Oh dear.
Oh, I don't think I'm leaving yet.
Wait. You're just... Hold on. Does that mean Althronus has left his part of the building to us?
Oh, yeah, I think he said to give this to you after you guys read the letters, and then pulls Othronus' hat off of his head again, kind of reaches in kind of almost like shuffles around a little. It's like, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. There it is. And kind of pulls out of the. Who? Sailor?
You have a secret bag of holding.
He pulls out a pretty sizable pouch, coin purse of some kind. He said to give this to you guys. I don't know what it's in it, but it feels kind of heavy.
Nyla kind of looks at the group and looks at this bag of gold.
Celia's glaring at that bag of gold.
Oh, you don't know what's in. You don't know.
She's glaring
in
at
there.
that bag.
Oh. Yeah. I am assuming it's a bag of gold.
Zam just like kind of
Celia
like
likes shiny things. That has been established.
Zam like shuffles over to like a nearby table and it's like, do you want me to like open it or what?
Sure.
Go ahead and open it. Just dump it out, hun.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, right, all right. And Zam just like grabs it by the
It's
bottom,
full of
like,
bombs.
turns it inside out, and the entire tavern blows up, and everybody dies.
Perfect.
Good campaign, guys.
Not yet.
This is
no.
fun.
He does turn it upside down, and outside does not spill bombs, but gold, and silver, and copper. After I assume is probably a couple minutes of counting, because there's a sizable portion here. The party has now gained 300 gold pieces, 33 silver pieces, and 3 copper pieces.
So we all got 100 gold pieces. If we're sharing.
If you guys are splitting this evenly, or if there's something else you want to put this towards.
Nyla immediately like steps in front of like the gold, like the money, and looks at the groups like, we should put this to the building. I'm just saying. Like maybe hot water for the whole house.
If this is going to be a functional business someday, it's gotta meet health regulations or something. Like, I'm not an expert, but I don't think that cracks in the floor and dampness on the walls. I don't
Didn't that like adult child
think
spit
that's
man-
healthy. I want to say one of my great uncles died of like a fungus in his lungs, or was it his toes? I can't remember. Lord. But yeah.
But yeah.
And the whole time she's still on Celia's leg.
Which I don't remember exactly if he left a note, but I'm just going to say that Foxley Bearkettle, the halfling guild representative I'd spoken to a couple of days ago now, gave you an estimate, and based off of the without his help in funding the rest of the upkeep of the tavern, the amount needed is 960 gold pieces left for refurbishing the tavern.
Cool.
Woo!
Yeah.
Partway there, guys.
It was roughly
Celia?
like 1,000
Do you,
before.
are you
Celia?
Oh, what was that? I just heard my name and then everything cut
Celia?
out.
Oh, we didn't
Are
say anything
you-
else. We were just asking.
this money going straight to the building?
Oh, yeah, she doesn't care what happens to the money. She's actually glaring at it pretty hostily.
She's standing in front of, and like Zam's behind her, and she kind of like tilts her head to the side, like, Zam, back it up now, please.
What do I
Just
need to?
put it Put it in the bag.
Put it in the bag? In this
Put it back in the
bag?
bag. Yes, that bag.
Alright, he just starts like he gets his like arm on the table and just starts like sliding it into the bag, and like a decent portion of it ends up on the floor, and then after he gets all the stuff up off the table, he just hands and knees onto the floor and starts putting it back in the bag. Continues.
Oh,
Well,
Celia, are you okay? You're doing the thing again with the face and the wrinkles.
I'm fine.
Celia.
Okay.
Celia.
Was that Chanza talking to her?
Yeah, Chanza's just kind of like, she just says Celia at the moment, but she just kind of like gives you a look, like, remember what we talked about.
She'll let out a
So-
really big sigh. Come on, Chanza, let me show you where you can sleep for tonight, or however long you need. She's gonna take her to Athronis' room, because I think that's the only room that she knows is empty right now.
Oh, I didn't know we were having. Okay, all right.
Yes,
Guess
would you
we're having
care
fun.
to explain the situation to your friend?
Yeah, that would be nice. No offense, Shanza. You seem like a lovely person. I'd like to know who's sharing the same roof.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I guess it would be for the best.
Nyla, like, again, kind of pointing over at, like, the middle of her forehead. And at Celia, it's like, it's...
Yes, Nyla.
she's not like just
I
drop
know.
kicked Cordelia across the room. Honestly,
No,
right
she
now.
was about to turn and try to move, but Shanza stopped her, and then she's just like, I guess I'm stuck here. Okay. Where would you like me to start? With who Chanza is? What happened between me and Orthronis?
Oh.
Maybe the beginning?
So... I kind of understand Shanza. She's close to you. You don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. I understand. But something happened between you and Othronis?
Yes.
You don't have to go into details if you don't want to. If that's the reason why you're currently upset, I'm sorry for crying. I just wasn't sure you knew. But I guess you knew, which means makes sense for why you're upset. For why I brought it up. Okay, I apologize for my earlier comments. Did you kill him?
No.
Okay, I just had to ask. I'm sorry. I don't think that you're. I don't want you to think that I think you're a monster
No,
or
that is
anything.
a valid question.
Okay. Whew. Okay, that's good.
Time to mention that Arthronis was actually like just a April Fool's joke, and now he's considering sliding away out of the room.
Oh, no.
Right, you know what? Now it's real. He's
might
walking away.
actually
Just-
kill him.
Walks up to the door and hears,
Yeah.
Did you kill him? That whole interaction's like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk away and actually leave for real.
Walk away, yeah.
Don't want to know.
I may have messed up somewhere. Along the
Okay.
line.
Guess they didn't think it was funny. Oh well.
Okay, so
I did not kill him. I think I know where he
Oh.
went. I don't know his
Did-
exact location, but based off of
did he?
things that I've heard about what he has left behind in these letters, he's also working through some things in his past.
I'm assuming he's not coming back.
Maybe eventually, but probably not soon.
Did you know Othra?
I have heard what Celia has shared with me.
I see. Okay. Okay. Alright. So you are the teacher of Celia. Celia Athronis had a fight. Celia, you may or may not be leaving, and you may or may not be staying tonight. Why are you staying tonight? That's what I'd like to know.
She's my guest.
Oh, I did. That's fine. I mean, is she coming from out of town?
You could say that, yes.
Sure.
She kind of looks at the two of you like, I know I'm missing something again, but last time I tried, I found out there was a fight, so I'm okay.
You could say that I am here to take care of some things, to help some people, and then we'll see where I end up. If you are okay with it, I would like to stay with you all, but if it is a problem, I can find someplace else to stay.
No, Chanza, it's
No.
definitely not going to be a problem, right, Nyla?
No,
No,
anything that helps this gal stay, you are more than welcome. We love guests.
I was
Very,
sure
very friendly.
what she says. I had no intention of turning you away. Our home is the home of the Lord, so please feel free to be as comfortable as possible.
Yes. You are a fellow patron of the gods, yes? May I ask?
Hello.
May I ask who you primarily serve? Who you worship?
She kind of like scratches the back of her head. It's my family. We follow under Helm
Helm.
primarily. Yes.
I see.
And you?
You. Unfortunately, she is not as well renowned as the common human god. But we worship Illustrehi, goddess of the moon, dancing in the moonlight. She is a goddess of the drow, and she leads us to the light.
Celia awkwardly rubs her hand where her tattoo is.
Wait,
You were actually wrong.
Just thought of
you
a
both
Lizzie song.
are followers of. Celia, you never told me you were a patron of. You follow a god.
You never asked.
It has been some time.
She like goes up to Celia and like clasps her hands in hers, and like her eyes go all anime sparkly eyes. Like, you have found God.
I see.
Her wrinkles deepen even more.
She sees this, and she stops, like her eyes stop sparkling for like a second. She contemplates whether or not she wants to let go, and realizes, nope. My God is a protection. I am safe here. And she like tries to embrace Celia in a hug. Like, I wish I knew you were also a believer.
It has been quite a bit since those days.
Not as long as you think.
Well, even more so, you are more than welcome to stay here if you are especially if you're a follower of the gods. It's please. Our home is your home. We don't have a lot, but I assure you, Celia's bathing equipment is to die for. And she covers her mouth.
Wait.
She kind of looks at you quizzically.
How do you know that?
You said you were going to show her a room. I believe Althornis' room is available. I'm going to help Zam. Cordelia, are you going to stay on her? You stay on her leg. It's fine. I'm going to help Zam with the money stuff. Zam, come on. Let's go put that somewhere safe.
What do you mean?
It's going to pay for something.
Nothing.
Something. Yes.
I mean, I am not in a rush. She kind of has a little bit of a smirk. I think that you said that you have this money to put forward to fixing up the tavern. Or do you want to just do the little bit that's left, or do you want to finish the little bit you have here, or do you want to finish off paying for tavern so you can start business?
Business would be good because then that means we can make more money to get more money to finish the rest of the tavern. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Well, you need to finish the tavern
Alright.
before you get the money, I assume.
Yes, that's what this money's for.
Yep.
But you'll need more than that, I assume.
Yes, but we can still put this down to other
Yes.
things.
Okay.
Well,
To like
Yeah.
part to start.
So, how much gold did Arthronis leave us? I mean, I
It's
know
in the-
she's
300.
asking them. I know.
Oh, 300.
Okay, and then if we... So all we need is just for you and Cordelia to put in 330 each, and we could get this tavern up and running.
Wait. What about?
How much do I have?
Wait, no, Cordelia, don't answer that yet. Wait, what about you? You
Yeah.
meant the three of us
Sansa
have to put
gives
money
a
in, right?
Kind of like glare over at you, Celia.
I was just like, I'm not good at math, but I understand you only said two of us need to put money down.
But, fine.
Wait, so if more people had put the money down, then they have to put in more or
So
less?
if
Wait,
we
how's that
all
work?
Put in 220
Math.
gold. We'll have enough.
I got that. Woo!
She looks over at Shanza and she gives the biggest smile. She's like, I like.
I don't think she gives you a look back at the moment.
No, that's fine. Whether she saw it or not, she's just Nyla's just like, he can stay.
Besides, from
Cordelia's gonna let go of Celia's leg and just like roll over the floor and then pop up to like start counting out. What was it? 200 and how much?
220 gold.
from what
220 gold. Heck yeah.
from everything I know, business like this should help bring in more money over time.
And we do have a bartender. I mean, outside of Ulif. Oh, by the way, we have a ghost in the house. I hope that isn't going to be an issue.
Yeah, hi, by the way. And Chandra's just like, that is a bit strange, I will be honest. I was not expecting that.
He's not a peeping Tom, I think. Right, Liv?
You're aware of, yes.
I will.
He says with like a joking tone.
Yeah. But Nyla's like,
So, what did you know?
because it just hit her now. She's like, there are more women in this household now, and it's just a male ghost. Just like, has he ever?
Didn't you
Could he
change directly in front of Zam?
Maybe.
Yeah, but she doesn't
Who
care.
knows, maybe
Zam's a
Liv
baby.
thought that Othronus was a beefcake. I mean, you know.
This is
You
true.
never
We
know.
all saw Thronus. We all got a view of that.
Yep.
I mean, technically, we all got a view of each other at the bathhouse,
Yeah.
at the temple. But like, Ghost Boy did not get
I-
permission.
I am not.
Feel exposed?
Oh, if on cold nights, perhaps. But you get used to it.
Oh, my sweet honey.
Nyla just
No.
looks at Celia like, is that what you do upstairs?
Wear something.
Oh, it is to honor our goddess. Besides, if you are doing it properly, she helps keep you safe and warm. Which, just for context, I'm just gonna send some art, like just some general art depicting this goddess.
Okay.
I imagine this is going to make sense once I see it. And once it loads. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, she's got a bomb-ass sword with tassels. I love tassels. Yep, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if either of you want to roll religion checks to see if you recognize this goddess, you can.
I'm gonna say Cordelia's not familiar with this, honestly.
Fair.
I will roll and see what happens.
Listen, even
Oh!
with -5, you could still roll a 20.
I rolled a 17. That's not bad. Okay, I got 18, sir. I'm not so stupid.
Yeah, you actually do. I think it was in passing once, sometime relatively recently, like within like the last year or two. You actually did like overhear, I think, somebody speaking of the goddess Illustrahi. I don't know how.
Yeah, not a
much
lot. She
you
knows it's a
remember.
goddess.
She knows it's a goddess, and I think something that you may have picked up on is that she is a goddess of the dark elves. Like I think you know very vaguely that there's the Saladrin that is for the high elves and wood elves and whatnot, and then there is the dark Saladrin for Drow, which is generally considered evil. And you remember something about this goddess being a part of that group.
You are giving her too much credit.
I'm just.
I will say that she remembered. I appreciate it. The fact that she got 18 is impressive.
Like, I'm trying to give you the amount that's actually appropriate to the role,
Uh-huh.
and then let you interpret what she actually remembers.
Yeah, she was given this information. Doesn't mean she retained it, but I appreciate it. Yes, I'm glad as a player I know this. But yes, goddess.
I will not be bothered. Is my point.
Perfect. We're good then.
It is nice.
Are you still counting the money?
Are you talking to Zam?
Yep.
Cordelia.
I think you guys already counted the money earlier.
Cordelia's
No, she's counting her own cash.
This might take a while.
Let's see. That's
Yeah.
148.
You can go show her her room. We'll try to figure out the
50. There we go.
I'll help her with counting.
Yes. Would you like to show me the room?
Yeah, and she'll start walking up the stairs and taking her to Athronis' room.
You mentioned that this was Othronis' room. I think that might have already come up.
No. I think it...
Isn't that what we called it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nyla mentioned that
Actually,
that might be the only room available that we know of. Yeah. And yeah.
If somebody wishes to switch rooms, I do not need a room quite this large, if need be.
Okay, wait, are you guys in the actual room?
Yeah, I assume that this is after
Yeah, we're gonna walk into the room.
they've walked into the room and taken a couple moments.
It's a little bit of a mess.
Only a little.
Didn't take all of this stuff, and there's a small corner with a bunch of crumbled up parchment.
Ooh.
Drafted love letters.
Do I look at the room?
Chansa's gonna look at the some of these crumpled up pieces of paper.
Chansa, go.
Cool.
Yeah,
just roll a D3.
Roll a D3, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Let me get... There we go. A 1.
Cool. A very bad draft of the letter he wrote for Nyla.
Hmm.
Aww.
trying
He just
to
sucks at writing letters.
Yeah, just trying to over-explain why he's leaving and just crumpling it up after it gets to about 2 paragraphs.
Oh yeah, there's no way Nyla would comprehend all of
Oh,
I mean, over-explain. Is this like going into too much detail, or is this just?
Yeah, no,
like,
he's realizing
words?
this is not hard because he's starting to. It could have just drilled down to an essay explanation of like this is the reason we nearly got attacked at the party. And I'm sorry.
Oh, does he think that
Oh,
was his
poor
fault? Oh
baby.
no!
Does very much
bless
because
his pea-picking heart. Gosh dang it.
Oh
You're a sweetheart.
he kind of pieced that together that you guys were fighting and he was out for a good portion of that, and then realized who it was, and the fact that he missed that despite us directly talking with him, and him also remembered the tattoo, so he knew there was a link there, and he just didn't want to push it,
no! Oh.
and that kind of made him in the end.
I think she kind of folds it up and kind of places it on the desk in the room. It is a nice room. Maybe a little bit of cleaning up, but I assume the prior occupant was not quite concerned about that kind of thing.
Empty booze bottles and a few half-thrown suits that are just. He was essentially trying to mix and match his existing suits.
Aw.
He has a nice sense of style, or at least was trying to.
Yeah. Always
What
liked
not to
dress
wear?
nice.
With Johnson.
There were just notes on what could go well with each other. Shirt, vest, bow tie, tie. Hat was never changed because it was always the same one.
But he no longer has it.
He does not. Horns are very much free along with that hair.
Hey, at least that's good. Maybe he's filming a 90s music video somewhere.
I know
Yes.
exactly what he's doing.
I really doubt
I'm just
that.
imagining Othronus filming Smooth Criminal.
Yes. He is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was gonna say Michael Bolton, honestly.
I can see.
No pizza.
I can't tell if pizza's the name of a pet or like the food. The way you said that, it sounded like a cat fell. But okay, yes. Sorry.
Pizza. Pizza fell a great distance.
No, the bacon was falling off my pizza. I'm sorry.
Ooh, bacon pizza.
Wait, can you hear me crunching through this microphone? I'm gonna mute myself.
I mean, I can't hear the crunching. but
Yeah.
we just heard you say, "Ooh, pizza."
Anyway, yes.
Okay.
For them clothes shopping. Yeah, he always did try to look his best, I guess.
Good
Anyways,
quality.
I am sorry about the mess. If you need help, the goblin's kind of good at cleaning. We could always get him up here.
I will be fine. I will need someplace to put these suits. Is there some place for storage?
I don't know.
There is.
Yes.
In the attic.
Yes, sure.
That
in
we
the attic.
don't use.
Oh yeah, we could take him up to the attic.
The ghost is telling you this. Lift.
Lift's just like,
Gosh.
don't forget about the attic. I've been here for over 50 years.
Thanks, Liv. Yeah,
I mean,
there's an attic
They can
that's
just live up there.
upstairs that we could put the suits in and whatever else needs to be moved out of here.
And to just be clear, Cordelia, there is a bedroom in the attic, and then there's also a storage area in the attic. So it's not going to take up your
Yes.
space.
No, I mean, she'd be fine if they took up her space anyway.
He's small. It's fine.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll get working on that later tonight. Cordelia, are you all right?
No, Cordelia's downstairs.
No, Celia. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Actually, she says, Gunnar, are you all right?
I think she kind of stops for a second and doesn't answer right away, but looking at the bedroom and everything, she's just going to let out a little bit of a breath that I guess she's been holding in. I don't know, it's hard being in here.
You will not. I understand. Should we talk to someone else?
My bedroom's next door.
Yeah, let's speak of your bedroom. That might be a bit more pleasant. You walk across the hall.
Yes, into my room. The first thing she's gonna do is check the bathroom.
I was hoping she forgot.
Yeah, Nyla, what condition is the bathroom in? Did you...
It's clean. It's clean. It's very, like, she did her best to make it look like she was never there. But
yeah, I think, yeah.
there are, like,
That's how it
little
catches you.
hints. Like, there's a little puddle of water somewhere that's, like, close to the door, but not super noticeable, but it's there. Like, she didn't put the conditioner back where it was originally. She switched the places with conditioner in this. Like, yeah. There's a towel that looks like it was used recently. She didn't take that away. She wasn't smart about that. She's like, towels stay in the
Yeah,
room that you used it.
Not too thrown off. It's not like it's a mess, but yeah,
But
knowing
she definitely used it.
knowing
Bang.
that she did, you can definitely tell that she was in here and she took a bath in here.
It could have been somebody else, okay?
She did direct.
Could've. It really could have.
No,
Or it could have been the person that said.
She just said that you had some very nice things in there, and she could have just looked at it. Maybe she stopped somebody from
You can
breaking
tell
in
that
and using them.
somebody used it.
Someone broke in.
There
and
may or
she
may not be
used
one
this
or
room.
two golden strands of hair somewhere.
It was the Black Viper. She snuck in to use your bathroom.
Yeah, I think she will discover these little things kind of amiss in her bathroom and just start grumbling to herself like, she really did use my bathroom. Ugh.
Gross.
Gross. Need to get a lock. But
There's a lock on our front door and bathroom.
I know. I need to steal his doors.
Did he leave the keys? Actually, come to think of it.
All of it is from the inside, so unless someone, locks it from the inside and leaves.
No.
Like at a window. Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah.
They can be opened with a lock, but he did kind of keep them.
But yeah, she will come back from her restroom, kind of grumbling under her breath a bit. But motion for Miss Chanza to sit down. I don't think her bedroom is too filled with things because she mainly just wants the space to practice her dancing.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming there's an extra chair and like her bed, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think there's I think she sits on your bed and kind of prompts you to sit next to her.
Oh, she'll sit next to her.
Sisters!
Have a heart-to-heart. The one that we didn't get through because stupid decisions.
it seems foolish to ask if everything is alright, because I know that it is not, and that is fine. That is understandable. It is alright to not be alright. I just want you to talk. To me or your friends. Preferably and.
I'll definitely. Yeah. I'll talk to you, Chanza. I think.
She's acknowledged us as friends.
I don't know if I'm ready to talk to them quite yet, and I don't want any of my burdens to also be on them.
I understand. They are not exactly easy to open up to for someone like us. You're the blonde one is very bright. Very bright.
Very bright. They both are.
Like smart. Thanks.
Like physically bright. Not
they
so
Shut
much.
up.
You can't look at them for too long; it hurts your eyes. I know.
Damn it.
Literally bright.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No, I know.
That is not always a bad thing. I think.
I don't. I'll get used to them. I think. Maybe I kind of already have. I don't know. It's.
How long did you say you've been with them?
Celia will tell her how long it's been because I don't remember in game.
It feels like
It's been only
like,
like
has it
a
been
week
like a
or so,
week?
but it feels like
It feels
it's
like
been
it's
like-
been a month or two.
I think it's like
I want to
week and
say about a
half.
month. No, it has
think
to be
it's-
longer than that because like we did the dragon thing. We
Listen,
That was a day.
That was a day.
oh fuck.
That was
Like-
one day.
Here's
and
the
then
thing.
next day was.
I was
very
counting
next day.
my actual dragon to get it to hatch. 10 days could not go by fast enough for us. We weren't even down to 4.
Oh my gosh,
before I
really?
left. Yeah, that was
Wait, did he leave the dragon egg? Or did he take it with him?
He's definitely
That
taking it with him.
That's a good question.
wow.
Honest.
Oh,
That's
you
something he
blessed
would've taken
escape,
with
my
him.
little boogaboo.
Yeah.
I would
Oh.
assume, but I
Buddy.
mean that's up to you. Thronis?
He answers to Deus now.
Deus. Deus. Yeah.
hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I thought we established that it's Deus like Amadeus.
Yeah, Deus.
Deus Ex Machina.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear
Hello.
us?
Hello!
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, I can. I just didn't know if you guys could hear me.
We can.
Awesome.
Now you know.
It would have been in the room, but it was a little bit obscured by some of the stuff. There was a note on it. I don't know if anyone noticed though.
Oh, Thronis' room or
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, no one's
Uh,
been in your room except for
Except
Celia
for
at this
us
point.
two? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you go my passive? Would I have to roll for that? Because I am actively avoiding looking
gonna-
around his room.
That's
I
fair.
think, yeah, if you want to roll at disadvantage, I think. But this time, not because of your sunlight sensitivity.
12.
Well, then that's your
I think
passive.
That's my passive. Makes sense.
Uh,
Makes sense.
How much did you obscure it of,
Honey,
Thronis?
why are you drooling so much, bud?
It's obscured. It's kind of just blended into like the background of like just, it looks almost like it's part of the room,
oh
but
my god.
the obvious purple egg.
You did not see it, Delia.
Fair. That's pretty fair.
I'll
I'm
roll
just
for Chance.
imagining if we none of us ever look for this egg, just one day. There's just gonna be a dragon in
Here's the
our
thing.
house.
It needs to be healed, and I left the stuff in instructions, but no one's gonna find it.
Uh,
Before
Oh,
we
we
Chanza-
gotta look for the egg, guys.
Chanza did not roll much better, but I'm gonna say that she will. If she's living in that room and she's gonna
she'll
spend probably a decent
eventually
portion
see
of time,
it.
she'll see it. I think it's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
Then there is a note there that just goes in descending order of who could find it. And there's just like a little like inserts of like, if it's you who found it, this is your note. If it's you who found it, this is your note. If it's you who found it, this is your note.
She's
your
gonna
own
have so
adventure
much.
book.
She's gonna have so much fun reading
Oh, yes,
all
she
those
is.
notes.
She'll get to read all of them because none of them are her.
It's gonna be the
Like,
same
I guess this
instructions,
one
but
will be the
like,
most.
they just get more and more
Let's-
simplified.
Let's piecing.
If Zach finds his instructions,
Don't
to
eat
go out
it.
and find Celia to help him take care of this thing.
I mean, granted, if somebody found it, they're probably also. I assume, like Celia, Cordelia, Nyla. I assume if you found this thing, you'd also probably read all of the different notes.
Oh, absolutely.
But this is gonna be. It's gonna be fun for Chanza because it's gonna be a way of her getting a like Othronis's perspective on the whole situation, even though she has not met him proper, as well
Okay,
as
so
piece together a bit of.
and just childlike instructions. With Cordelia, it's very like specific and almost like talking to a slightly older child instructions of how to take care of it. And specifically for
What do we
Nyla,
look like in his eye?
yeah, for Nyla, he just asked,
Don't
okay,
touch it.
don't kill my dragon, please. Just give it. If you guys don't want to take care of this, Fala and the Black Staff were interested. Just drop it off there.
Just so you know, Nyla doesn't even
Trust
know that
Paula.
you have an
I-
egg. So she has no idea. She never knew about this dragon egg.
I thought no, you were there.
Were you there?
No, yeah,
I
you,
Went to the
wasn't.
shop?
Really?
I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm
where I
sure
got the purple cigars.
in game or out of game, you would have interacted with it. I'm sure you would have seen it at some point.
Yeah,
Me? Okay, well, then if that's the case, I was gonna. That's fine then. I was gonna be like, oh, this is food. But good to know that I am not that dumb.
Anyway, anyway, I mean, I assume Othronis probably would have talked about it at least at some
yeah.
point.
The first part of the note is detailing what this actually is, in case anyone forgot. The treatment it needs to go through. Fala can help out if they don't feel like they can do it themselves, and he's just specifically asking if because this note was written actually a little bit before he decided to leave for a different reason, asking if Celia or Nyla could help him take care of this while he was off on an errand, quote unquote.
All right. Well, we'll get back to that more later, I'm sure. But
If it
for
ever
now,
comes.
yeah.
Oh, she's just gonna take it with her. She's not even gonna tell you guys.
Yeah, she's like, this is mine.
Dragon? Mine.
This is a straight up purple dragon egg that is
Matches my outfit.
Just gonna take it in the night and run. More like Celia than any of you knew.
Now you know where Celia got it from.
I'm kidding. I'm teasing, for now at least.
Now, where were we? She was consoling Celia,
my
right?
dragon.
Yeah. So she, I forget exactly what line we left off in, but she wants you. Right, I remember.
Talk to your friends.
Talk to me or your friends, or preferably both.
And your friends are stupid.
Yeah, I know.
That's when it's right. Literally.
I just don't want to burden them further with my problems.
I
Especially.
do not think that's
To be burdened.
I mean, you know about the Sea Maidens Fair. You know what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them in danger.
Well, you know better than me.
We want to live the circus life.
In regards to that in first-hand experience, I do not think they see it as a burden. I think they might be a bit more aware of things and how to avoid causing problems, perhaps, if you told them about what happened.
I think it might be a little too late for that.
Why? Why is it too late?
You said that you thought I was dead. Is that what was being told, or?
Yes. But lots of people lie.
Well,
Do you remember the Underdark? I mean, it is hard
Yeah.
to forget. Full of lies. But it is the truth that lets people make the decisions for their own.
And what do you think would happen if they found out I wasn't dead?
If they did, or if I did?
Well, you know I'm not dead.
Yes.
If they did.
Sorry.
I meant before. I actually, you cut out. I heard, what do you think would happen if blank found out I wasn't dead? And I didn't hear who.
If they found out that I wasn't dead. If the Sea Maidens Fair knew I was alive.
Well, from what I understand, now at least, that may have been not what they believed in the first place, some of them at least. Looking back, I think our captain lied to me then. Either that, or he was lying to his whole crew. Either that, or he didn't know himself. Have you had any interactions with him since?
Yeah. He found me a couple days ago. He asked me to do a job for him, and I did it. And I don't know what my standing is now or what happens next.
You did a job for him?
Yeah, it wasn't a major job. I dropped off a letter at a gossip press a couple nights ago.
And he knows you're not dead.
Yes.
Did he seem surprised?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know what he has planned for me, and I don't want to drag those two into my mess.
Well, do you want to take that choice from them? On whether they may be very interested in being dragged into this. You may be able to not have it be a mess in the first place.
Oh, I know at least the little one's interested. She won't be quiet about wanting to join the circus. Which I don't think she realizes what it entitles, but...
She does not know. And it makes sense since you have not told them. And respectfully, I do not know if that would go away if you simply disappeared into the night. The truth, though, she may be able to decide for herself then.
It's just so much easier to just run away.
Pauses for a moment and kind of hangs her head a bit. Running away is much easier than facing your problems head on. But running away also does not solve things. One way or another, they catch up to you. In this case, literally.
Yeah.
Do you know what it takes to get these problems solved? I spoke to about this in the tavern.
Her hand is found its way around Orthronus' medallion again. Yeah, I'll talk to them. I'll explain everything to them, and I'll see what they say.
I do not mean to put you in a difficult spot, Cordelia. I simply hope that you will learn that there are times when facing a problem head on.
I'm not in a difficult spot.
I know, I was about to say, I'm sorry, did you just call
Did I
me
say Cordelia?
Cordelia?
She's at the corner of the door listening in.
You guys both chose names
Dangling from
ending
the
in
ceiling.
Delia. You guys both chose names ending in
Sorry.
Delia, and it throws me through a loop at times. I'm sorry.
Did you just fall
Okay,
through the
hang
door?
on.
I'm glad you said it.
Was she listening by the glass, like door with a glass?
I simply, actually, that is a good point. Are either of you trying to listen in on this, or spy
No,
on them?
I was
I
gonna talk to
mean-
Cordelia.
No.
Neil,
Yeah,
I was
we're
gonna
just
just talk to
counting money.
Cordelia.
Delia, I do not wish to put you in a difficult spot. I simply wish that to help you learn that sometimes facing a problem head on is better than trying to run away. Maybe not more comfortable, but in the long term.
She'll give Chanza a little smile. Very small one. You're just trying to look out for me, I know.
You do know me well.
Just as you've always done. Oh, speaking of, she's going to lift up her sleeve and show her the tattoo. I had a run-in with Illustrator again? I wasn't too sure, but I think she's also trying to guide me on the right path again.
She kind of gives a quizzical look for a moment as you show this off, and it's like, this is... Did you get this?
2 nights ago? What?
Temple hopping at midnight.
I think that's right.
During the full moon?
Yes.
Ah. Interesting. We were performing a ritual at that time. You know, the normal ceremonial thing. But this is fairly interesting. This has not come lightly, but I trust you already understand that.
She'll nod her head.
This is a gift. And I hope you use it wisely. She gives a smirk and kind of a joking smile. Anyway,
Anyway, I should probably head back down and
just
have that talk with them.
great. I'll try try my hand at making some dinner. Unless would you like? I can be at your side if you need me.
No, I think I should probably talk to them alone. I don't know how comfortable they are with you yet.
She kind of like nods at that, and kind of places a hand on your shoulder and smiles and stands up and I believe in you, Celia. I
Celia
know.
goes in for a hug.
I know it can be hard to open up at times, but if we just try to steal ourselves away, we might as well have stayed down there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yes. Anyway, I will speak with you soon. I will see what you have in terms of ingredients.
Mhm. Good luck.
All right.
And
We will see if I need it.
I don't think we've I don't think any of us have eaten in the house.
Cordelia's made food a couple times.
No, I don't think so
Of
either.
what? No, Cordelia made a breakfast that very morning. Made eggs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
been
out of
forever.
basic ingredient. We must have something.
I'm not gonna
We
make
have
you
lard.
guys put together a shopping list. I'll say that you guys don't have a ton of stuff, but I'll say that you guys do have a couple
The
of things that you've
basics.
gotten.
There.
I got free stuff from the farmers when I helped at the farmer market.
You know what? I think that is fair. That was your
There
compensation.
you go.
There you go. There you
We
go.
got food.
And as I think Celia steps downstairs, I think we're gonna pull away for a moment from this group and catch up with Deus. Deus, you left the tavern not too long after the others did, and began roaming around, searching of people in need. Would you like to roll a perception, investigation, or survival check? Or if you have some other method that you're trying to use, let me know.
Finds Cordelia's dad hopelessly lost.
Just normal, I think, investigation.
All right.
Dirty
Ooh.
20.
Nice.
All right. Let me see about something real quick. In that case.
That's the weird thing about him. His 5 o'clock shadow is glowing. A weird lava glow.
Ooh.
Oh, that is so weird and cool. It's got that fiber optic hair.
Fiber optic.
It's funny no one talked to him about that. Oh well.
Oh well, we'll see if
I mean, Celia drunkenly talked to you about it.
Just saying how pretty it is.
That's pretty much it.
yeah. Well, she wasn't exactly fully in her right mind.
He couldn't tell.
I think. Is there any ward that you're specifically searching in? You were kind of between the dock ward, the south ward, and the castle ward, and the south ward. No, I said the south ward twice. I have failed.
I'm trying to think. Which one would he think would have the most if he's with his limited time here? Probably would have.
Ward. That's the other ward.
Yeah, I think he might have asked the barman and the bartender right before he left, where he thinks he can find a place to help, or essentially his version of a job.
Well, what do you ask him specifically? Are you asking for where to find people in need? Are you asking where to find trouble?
He'd more or less phrase it like that, where to find people in need or who are in trouble.
I mean, they're kind of spread generally right around everywhere, at least in the city, but you never know exactly where to look. If you're looking for fights, you probably would find them in the dock ward, though if you're looking for people in need, there's been a lot of strange activity in the south ward.
Alright, let's see what happens. Roll the dice. He literally just points his finger and... That's a 1.
Oh, man.
So he essentially just points while he's talking to him. What direction am I pointing in?
Let's see. You said a 1?
Yeah.
I think directly south.
Then that's where he's headed.
Yeah. It's winding streets, so I don't know if you go precisely south, but you head down into the dock wards. And now let me see.
Don't go wrong. I've got a
Nothing at all.
I've got a good feeling about this.
I'm actually just wondering, because I'm thinking oh god, I wonder if I could run into myself. Just for fun.
You run into his promise. Oh, that would be great.
Here's the thing. I don't know. Deus doesn't know what Orthronus looks like, so he could have bumped into him.
In the slightest, yeah.
He could have just met him at the bar beforehand.
Yeah.
Like I saw him before.
I mean, there were people that did kind of come down throughout the night for various things. A couple of people left. A couple of people came in late.
And I was there just seeing them all go.
Yeah.
Maybe he was the one who helped you figure out where to go.
Yeah, nice man with long, scraggly hair and... no, I'm kidding.
Here's the thing. He never told anyone. He shared a cigar like halfway through midnight with some really interesting dude. He just seemed really interested in how he could literally light his cigar on my hair.
Seemed really interested in that person named Celia. They barely met. Yeah, she was high though. So.
Like he did say he caught a glimpse of us talking and just wanted to ask what was up.
Is she okay?
Yeah, like where she was now, if everything was okay, because she did look very iffy.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Very much.
Yeah. I don't know if any of those sorts of conversations are sticking out to your mind, but I think you round a bend, and I think you see. Let's see. I think you see. You're roaming down a street, and you kind of hear a bit of a commotion a couple streets down. I assume you probably race down to find out what's happened, but it takes you a good minute or so, and by the time you get there, whatever just happened is already over. You find you do see down at the other end of the street a couple of people running around a corner, but you do see in this street there is a overturned cart with a youngish sort of boy kind of that has been thrown to the street, is kind of reeling in pain, and this old, fairly crockety old man under this cart, kind of pinned against it. And it looks like this, whatever just happened. You got an unnatural 20. I think you see this cart has like a decent chunk kind of has been slashed into it, and you see a nearby wall kind of scorched with what seems to be some kind of flame. What do you do?
I'd go over to see if they're all right, but I'm also, as I'm walking, I'm casting Control Flame and just trying to make the flames around die down.
Yeah. I think you're able to do that with relatively little problem. The boy kind of says, "Oh, I'm fine. Grandpa." And he kind of rushes over to the cart and kind of checks in on this old man, and this man's like, "Oh, I'm pinned." And this young lad kind of tries to heave this cart off of this man, but isn't seeming to have much luck at the moment.
So he's just going to reach into his back and just grab his, see it in the picture, there's actually a spear, and just try to use that as leverage to get this off enough space to try to help the old man out.
All right. Roll athletics at advantage.
Yep. Uh, 19.
19. So you wedge it in there, and pretty easily with this boy's help and the leverage gained by the spear, you're able to kind of tip this cart back up, and some of the supplies that were in this cart, the street, but this man is no longer trapped under the cart. There's kind of some of these parcels are kind of covered. He's kind of covered in them, and this boy kind of like rushes them off and kind of swipes them away so that this man is no longer buried. You kind of get a good look, and he doesn't look like he's doing great. It looks like one of his legs might be broken. In fact, you're pretty sure of it. He tries to sit up, kind of falters a bit.
I don't know if it'd be a medicine check just to see, or can I tell, like, just from sight that I can know it's broken, or could I not? Or would I need to roll a medicine check to see if I can tell what's wrong?
Roll medicine check to see exactly what's happening. Nice.
20.
Damn, son.
You've made your way around a number of these sorts of medical interactions, I'll say. Incidents. Injuries, yes. But I think a number of these like sort of sudden, quick first aid instances, and you've seen it before. This guy, his leg is broken and his hip seems to be displaced. With your experience that it's not good for him to move or be moved, at least on his own. That he needs to kind of stay until somebody can like get a stretcher to carry him away. That he's going to need probably a couple weeks or months of healing. Probably based off his old age, you could guess probably months.
And he'll try and kneel down and ask if he needs help.
Oh, yes. Yes. I. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your help already. I don't know how to repay you. Oh,
That's all right, but I think you might need more of this. And he just looks at his leg. I think I can help with this. And his hand essentially starts glowing just a bit brighter, even though it's through his very obvious leather gloves. And he'll just use healing light.
feeling right. So let me just check on this. Is this a spell? Is this ability? There we go. So it's how many d6s are you going to use?
I'll be starting just with one and seeing how that goes and just apply from there. Alright, he gets a full 6 health points first, and then I'm just going to gauge to see how much that helped.
You kind of he dipped out. He'll be back, I assume. Hello, welcome back.
There he is.
Sorry, internet went out on me.
It's frustrating, but we understand. You kind of place his hand, I think you place it on his hip, pretty close to where this injury is. And with these 6 points of healing, you kind of see this kind of like this bend to his leg kind of begin to kind of step back into place, and you can kind of hear him like, oh, that feels better. And he kind of lets out like a kind of bit of a jolt of pain as you hear this kind of like popping sound. With your prior medicine check, you can tell that's probably the sensation of his hip being like set back into place. Relocated. Yeah. If you'd like to roll another medicine check to discern like if he needs more or if he's gonna be fine, you may
I
do so.
will essentially, before I do, I will essentially just do a small thinking pose and cast guidance on myself, because I can do that.
That is also fair. I also just want to point out that the athletics and the medicine check are the Cosmo and Wanda colors.
Yep.
Ain't slick. Perfect that they ended up right next to each other. Maybe it's intentional based off of their design, I don't know.
It's 1, and let me put the D. Two, so 12.
Yeah, I think with that you are able to tell that, well, first of all, his hip is being relocated. So that's kind of one part of the whole equation has been, he's going to be, I think, in pain, but that's been resolved for the moment at least. I think you could tell that his leg has been kind of set back into place in terms of his break, but I think you'd understand that unless you kind of do probably he's probably, regardless of healing, still gonna need to take it easy. You'd say that I think you'd estimate that he could probably walk with a crutch or somebody helping him, but he probably shouldn't do a ton of it more.
All right, and his wagon's still more or less up and running?
You take a look at the wagon, and I think you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, one of the wheels is damaged, but you think that it probably can at least get them home.
All right, but there's still a bunch of the stuff spilled out on the street or something?
Yes.
All right, I'll try my best to get him and the kid to the side, and I'll say, I have a friend who can also help clean this up for you while you two should stay here and rest after that. Yeah, and he will ritual cast an Unseen Servant.
Oh, okay. That parcel is lifting itself. All right. Thank you.
Just does that weird book he just flips over that he just starts small chant and just making a small rune in the air with his glowing finger.
Thank you. So few people ever come out this way anymore with war in the streets. I thought we'd be able to make our package run unbothered, but appears not. Yeah, just before you arrived, there were it was so sudden, but members of the Zentrum and the Zenithar Guild, well, they saw each other and immediately drew to battle. And we were quite literally caught in the middle.
I'm sorry to hear that. What do they look like?
So I can murder them all.
Don't ruin his backstory. It's Jekyll and Hyde mission. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Ooh. Jekyll and
Sorry.
Hyde.
Jokingly, but really.
I love that musical.
Sorry, I didn't really get a good look at them. But the Xanathar had a big brute. Oh man, just smashed us over to the side, and the Zentrum had a mage. He blasted out fire. I didn't get a good look at them. I was reeling on the ground until you arrived, and sorry. I know the Xanathar likes purple. The Zentrum likes golden black. They're sort of team colors, but I don't know if that helps. Are you part of the watch?
I don't think so. Just looks at his own gears like there's nothing I've been told lately. No new titles.
You sure you're not undercover? I guess you know more about them than I would.
I would hope so, but things do slip my mind on the occasion, but it's all right. I'm glad I could help. Just during this conversation, Invisible Servant is just slowly taking things back onto the cart.
Yeah, the packages, yeah.
It's just weird to see, like, anytime something gets picked up, it slightly glows a little red for a second, like his hair, before it just invisibly gets tossed in.
I guess we should probably head home. I don't exactly feel safe about trying to finish delivering these packages, and I need to get Gramps to a bed.
It would be best if he did rest for a bit and let himself heal.
Thank you. What is your name?
Oh, you can call me Deus. Let's help with, and he just notices how much they'd be in a mess of just being blown up and tossed to the side. Just press the digitation, both of them, to just help them clean up a little bit, and their cart.
Thank you. He kind of walks over to the cart. It's like, I think the last of these packages are kind of being pulled in. Says, oh, the wheels killed her. And he just kind of reaches into the cart and grabs whatever the fantasy equivalent of duct tape is in this example, in this case, and starts giving a bit of
Spider's web.
a temporary solution until we can fix it up at home. Thank you. Thank you. Saved our life.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just glad I could help.
Thank you, nonetheless. Well, is there some way we could repay you? I don't know.
Can't think of anything at the moment. But if we meet again, maybe I'll think of something then.
Well, if you ever need something delivered, we can help you with that. Well, my brother owns a carpentry shop, if that helps. But yeah, if there's anything you need, please just let us know.
Of course. If I were to need, where would I go to find you?
We're at the northwest corner of the Southwood. He gives you directions.
Oh, great. You'll just write it down in a little book. A very thick, a little black book with just, it looks like he's almost like 3/4 of the way through it. Just getting their names and what happened when he found them and how they needed help.
All right. Well, I'll be off then. I suggest you don't stick around. Don't want to end up in the middle of one of those crossfires.
No, I've been in those. Those aren't fun.
Yeah, not one bit. I had a friend the other day who was blinded by one of those, and I don't know if he'll ever be able to. I don't know. But if you ask me, it needs to stop.
Is that friend of yours still need help?
Oh, he's out of danger. Can you cure the blind?
I believe so. Did it once, but that was
Magic!
a few weeks ago. Someone got something in their eyes from a viper attack, but I could give it a try if you have the time, and he does have the time for it.
Oh, I don't know if that's quite gonna work. I don't know if it's quite the same. But if you want to swing by sometime in the next couple days, I'll let him know you may have something in mind.
And the hand starts glowing again. Usually works for most things.
I guess it's worth a shot.
All right, I'll try and drop by within the next few days. And he just writes down the other address as well.
Yeah. Within the next 2 to 3 business days.
Should be. I'll just pencil you in.
Thank you. As this conversation has been going on, he's loaded his grandfather into the cart, and they begin heading back the way they came.
And he just continues, does a quick round before he realizes, oh, right, I said I'd check in on some people. Let me see those instructions on how to get there. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I would have definitely asked Zam for directions. How bad would these directions be?
Roll another perception, investigation, or survival at... Let me actually roll for Zam to see how he did. Holy... critical success.
Wow.
No need to roll, never mind.
Okay, I go straight to
He
you.
drew you a map, a GPS system. Like he just.
He actually memorized like
Back alleys, how to get there safely and directly.
Lisp
good.
had like a
Through-
map
Good.
of the city at the time. He's been studying it with Liff in his spare time.
I mean, he
So
did live in
I
the sewer,
prefer-
I'll leave a
so
cartographer.
Job is to like get from point A to point B, and he told me the quickest way to that tavern, and here is this.
our little boy is growing up so well.
They grow up so fast. But yeah, no, you actually have, which it's not that difficult. It's basically go up the main street of the city and then take
Okay.
like a right and then a left.
All right, look, not everybody is like just smart like that.
Not
everybody's
everybody.
as smart as Sam.
Good portion of people.
I mean, it's not like some of these people haven't been living in their city this entire life.
In their house, maybe.
Yeah. All right, then definitely going. He's going there just to see what's up and just say, "Hey, I did the thing you guys asked." Okay, bye.
Right. Well, we are going to pick up with. Well, I'll also ask, how much longer can you go, Kimmy?
I probably can stay for the next half hour.
All right.
Mhm.
We're gonna jump back to the tavern. Celia, you, Nyla, and Cordelia. Well, I'll ask Nyla and Cordelia. What do you do? You guys are counting the money and kind of getting the amounts figured out. And you guys have.
Yes.
I think Celia comes down as you guys have the 960 gold, the amount needed to open up the tavern.
Do we have that money?
Which I'll say it's
Celia didn't give hers yet.
yeah, it's minus Celia's amount, I think.
I was gonna say because like I think I have how much do I
I
have?
wasn't
I have
sure if you already
299.
gave it before you went up.
Nope.
That's why I'm like, how did we get the extra 200 something? The bitch didn't give her money yet.
Oh, you guys have it without me. Okay, you guys don't need me. Woo!
And
It's
suddenly
like,
a bag
did
of
Zam
money
just
drops
pull out
from the
a-
sky.
I was like, if that's the case, give us more.
Oh.
Zam just like pulls out a Picasso and it's like, will this cover it?
Perfect.
Like, oh wait, that's the gold you guys want to do? I have a bunch of this I collected. I didn't think it was worth anything.
I just thought they were pretty.
I mean, I didn't know these shiny rocks were like gemstones or anything. I just thought they were shiny.
Well, you
Yeah.
can give us those pretty shiny
There's this-
things.
Asshole Duragar that just wouldn't shut up about gemstones. I stole these from him.
It's like, so this is real gold? Because like this one Durgar told me it was just chocolate and foil and I shouldn't mess with it. And he just had told me it for
Wait,
this.
wait, the coins in those bags were metal? I ate like 20 of them.
That's okay.
I'm
But
sure
you're
there's
still
no
alive. It's
negative
fine.
repercussions for that. Yeah, you're fine.
Good.
He's fine.
Anyway, you guys have counted out the amount between the two of you, and now are only missing the amount from Celia. And Celia, I think this is around the time when you finished your conversation with Chanza. You guys see Chanza just kind of like walk down with Celia, and then just kind of wave as she heads down to the kitchen area, the tap room with the kitchen.
Can I just say that during the money count, Nyla would have tried to figure out where Cordelia was this entire time?
I assume that Cordelia was with you. I thought that's
No,
what
no,
you-
no.
No,
I meant
before.
during the day.
Oh yeah, catch up with Celia and what's
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
Mhm.
Celia. I mean Cordelia.
Hmm.
Damn it! Cordelia, do you share?
Mhm.
Yeah. Then I
Yeah.
think
Like,
that is
yeah.
Where have you been?
I went around. Well, first I went into Follis, and that's a whole other can of worms.
Wasn't Follis
Basically
sleeping over
found
last night?
her talking to that. He was, but she left. And this morning I found her talking to the robot that may or may not have shot me. No,
No,
it
he
certainly
did.
was the one who shot me.
Any gold that was in Nyla's hands has fallen out of her hands, and she's just looking at her like, what?
This was apparently the friend of hers that I asked her to find, and he had a hit out on me, but it wasn't under Fala's orders. I sure hope it wasn't. I still feel weird about that.
How do you know it wasn't under Fala's orders? And what do you mean you asked her to look for a friend? What?
Because she said so, and I have to trust her, don't I?
She looks at her super concerned, like she's clasped her hands to her lips, like, do I tell you don't fall? Just, you stupid little thing.
I mean, she seemed real upset about the situation, and I can't help it. I gotta trust her.
I mean, Cordelia, you've only known her, what, 3 days? 4 days?
No, I think it's 5.
A
Sorry,
few days. But I'm always funny.
As of
Time
today.
feels like it takes longer here. Feels like I've known her at least a month.
At least half a year.
Pardon me for rushing the romance.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's great.
That's the thing about D&D days.
Cordelia, I don't want to tell you how to live your life. You're a grown woman, but I would probably suggest that you stay away from her for a little bit.
You think so?
I would suggest maybe keep your distance to see what's going on. I don't really know her as well as you do, clearly, but
I see what you mean.
you were shot,
I see.
and that person was in the same
Yeah.
room as your lover, and they know each other. That doesn't sound good, Cordelia.
But if she really wanted to kill me, would she have patched me up twice and done a good job at it?
I mean, I don't. Just maybe don't see her by herself for the next little bit. Just
I'll see. I'll see if I can keep to that.
yeah. I know that we've only just met, but I really don't want to see you get hurt. More than physically and emotionally. You're small. Small things get trampled on easy. It's not. You're less fortunate. It happens, and it's just not good.
Oh, Miss Nyla, you do care, honey.
Yeah, we totally had. Yes. Yes, I do. But don't let that get to your head. But yes.
I understand.
Yeah, does Celia
And she'll
know
just give her a
about
quick little
Paul?
hug.
Oh.
About me getting shot, or about Paula coming over, or
A little bit of everything, maybe.
did I tell her that I got shot? I don't think I did.
No.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, nope. Nope.
Or did that come up with the kind of heart to heart that she tried to have
Never
with
got
her?
around to that. Got to talking Yeah, got involved with the
Did
heart to
it?
heart and not necessarily the hey, I got shot.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
right.
think we got there.
So okay, I just want to
Nope.
make sure so Fala. You're right, Lunar. Fala, Celia, Cordelia. What the? Nyla.
Yeah,
What are A's? Anyway.
just worked out that
So
way.
so for sure, Fala knows the person who tried to kill you. Remember, not shoot
Yes.
you. That was clearly meant to hurt you and maybe not have you be here right now.
He
I
apologized.
understand that. But yeah, that's true.
I
had
didn't
asked her
kill
to
you.
find
I
this friend of hers.
missed.
Sorry,
It's
didn't mean to interrupt.
okay.
No, you're fine. I had asked her to find this friend. I did not know that this friend would be someone with a hit out on me.
Wait.
And he wouldn't tell me who put the hit out on me.
You spoke to him?
Yes, I did.
Cordelia! She's like visually
I
having like a
put him
panic
out on-
attack.
I'm imagining
What
like
the fuck?
Nyla's got like her hands on either side of Cordelia, like shaking her.
Yes.
And I may or may not have asked him to keep a lookout for certain people who might also be trying to hurt me,
You asked
and those I care about.
the person who tried to kill.
Yep. He promised that he would not go after any more hits that would be put on me. Now that
Did
he
you
knows
pay
who
him?
I am. Well, he wanted to be paid either in maintenance. Like, I offered him some gold, but he said something about wanting maintenance or information, neither of which I could really give at the moment,
He
except
also
the gold
said-
so that he could buy the
He also said that he would do it for.
maintenance.
He said that he would do it for free, since as kind of payback for what had happened, the misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her mouth is agape. Like, she is in so much disbelief of what she is hearing right now. She's like, so you hired. It's not hired. You asked the person who shot you to protect or to look out for those you care about. But his job was to kill you, and he didn't do his job. And now you.
Mm-hmm.
And you. Cordelia, you have done. You see, this is not. This is. The general. First off, push aside the fact that he didn't kill you, or that he tried to kill you. He was given a job and he failed.
Yep.
And so you're giving.
Said that he failed.
Yeah, no, but his work ethic is one thing, and then you asked him to, and he's. I need a drink. What?
This
Miss
is around
Nyla.
the time that Celia's coming down.
What?
Chanza is like, is this alright?
I just need.
on, I'm gonna roll something. Yeah, I think maybe all this movement has caused Cordelia. Her wound might be seeping just a little bit.
She like,
I've opened it up just a little bit.
yeah.
All the movement, all this excitement.
The shaking, yeah. You feel kind of chilling presence near you again, Nyla, and can say, yes? What do you need? What's going on?
Do we have anything with a little bit of a kick? Oh, Celia, do you happen to have drink, alcohol? Need it, please?
Stuttering before she's even had a sip, a drop. It's amazing.
Cordelia.
Not on me. You could always ask Durnan for a drink. He makes something good on.
It's so far.
Durnan? The guy at the yawning portal, he's still around?
Yeah. You know him?
Yeah, he was in the castle ward.
Ah.
I assume he's still there if he's still at the yawning portal.
Yeah, he tried to kill me last night.
He tried
What?
Wait, he tried to kill you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Who tried to kill you? Why is everyone dying?
Wait, what? Who else is dying?
Cordelia was shot!
Coincidence. Somebody tried to kill me last
Wait,
night
what?
too.
Cordelia!
Yeah, oh, there it goes again.
I think everyone has had a
Her
bottle of
blouse
something. I'm
that's
just gonna
turning
go...
red.
Okay.
When was
Cordelia
this?
got shot yesterday. We were in the carriage trying to get home. She got shot by some monster robot metal thing. His Fala came over, took care of her, apparently, and then Fala went home, and then Cordelia went to her house to check on her, and then Cordelia saw Fala with the person who shot her, and the person who shot her apologized and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. I was hired by somebody, which I fully believe is Fala's fault, because I think Fala hired him, but she said, no, I didn't hire him. He's a friend of mine. And so Cordelia asked him to be a friend and to help and protect the people around him, but he failed his first job, so why would he offer to help with us if he doesn't? His first job was to kill you, and you the bartender we first met tried to murder you?
As you're finishing up, 3 shot glasses and a bottle of bourbon float up the stairs.
He takes the bottle.
Onto the table next to you.
He takes the bottle.
Wait, so Cordelia got shot yesterday by some strange guy.
Yep. And she
Fala
points to
took
her
care of
the red stain in her blouse that's been growing by the minute.
I don't know if either of you are picking up on the stain growing, but...
Oh no,
No,
Nyla
not
sees it.
very
He's
much.
first taking this chug.
Uh,
He needs this drop.
Celia's assuming Nyla will take care of it because Nyla's the healer of the group.
He comes up with like the bottle in her
Where
mouth.
is it?
She mumbles a few words and just casts cure wounds.
I also say that this is not just like drinking liquor, this is like hard stuff.
Yeah, she can feel it. So before she can no longer say prayers,
It's also a pretty
he heals.
heavy...
She heals Cordelia for 6 points.
I would say I am at like max health. I'm just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Just
think
close the
I mean,
wound.
I'm not
That
actually
does
dying.
though, yeah, that does though close things up. So
Cool.
sorry. You're
So-
Does that
still
mean that?
got the blood on you, but things have closed up a little bit more and are doing better.
Hey, sir.
Much obliged.
So Cordelia got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Fala took care of her.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Mhm.
Fala was talking with the man that shot her.
Mm-hmm.
And Cordelia made a deal with him now?
Mm-hmm. Did you get my
Yep.
crane by any chance? Last I sent a crane to you about the shooting.
No, I don't.
That's
Last night was fuzzy.
understandable. Today's gonna be fuzzy for me.
Chanza, I don't think I could tell him. I changed my mind.
Yeah, you're yelling this.
Tell us
Yes.
what? You got something
Delia,
you want to tell us?
you did just yell this down. I'm wondering what the other two are doing at this moment. Or asking or saying.
Purdue's like what thing?
Nyla's just in the corner having a panic attack.
Well, I was going to talk to you guys a bit more about myself, but I don't think this is a good time.
Please just tell us whatever's going on. We are transparent in this group. We tell each other what's going on.
We have enough liquor to handle. Please share. Now or never.
She looks really uncertain.
I'm like fully imagining Nyla with like basically bad hair day Nyla with like strands of hair in her face. And it's like all messy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a witch.
Very fun image.
Are you I mean, this could wait, I think.
Nah.
Here, take a shot. Take a shot. Have a shot.
Oh.
I don't.
No.
Everybody needs to calm their nerves.
I'm calm.
Cordelia, you don't know what you are right now. Have a drink. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
All right, fine. Come on, Miss Celia. You got some beans to spill? Spill them, girl.
Well.
Spill them, girl.
I guess I need to tell you guys, first of all, a bit of my background before this makes sense. Yes, Cordelia, I was part of the circus. Well.
Do I get to see? Wait, can I? Wait. Wait, so you lived with real life circus people. What's that like?
Fun. Chaotic.
Oh my gosh. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Not only that, she was real life circus people.
I was one of their sword dancers. And I traveled with them
sounds
for
exotic.
Quite a bit. Shanza was my mentor there. While there, I may have gotten involved in a subgroup of the circus that may not have been good.
Oh.
Okay.
I may have done some things that I don't. I may have done a couple things that might very well get me in trouble if I repeat them, but ultimately it led up to we'll call it a mission that did not go well.
Mm-hmm.
Because of me. It failed because of me. Yeah, I think I will take that shot now. Nyla?
Yeah, here. Hearing her kind of say that because of me bit kind of gives Nyla like a... She understands her on a level that she didn't think she would. And she's like, yeah, you need this. I get it.
Yeah,
but she's still having a hard time.
It's not important. All you need to know is that I failed it. And the reason why I failed it also had to do with Athronis, maybe, but that's his story, and I don't.
Wait, Athronis was part of the circus?
No.
That's why y'all were such good dancers together.
He was
Aw.
more like part of the group that was not really a rival, but not with us. A different group. Different organization
Wait.
with different goals.
You didn't know? Did you guys know this? I'm assuming
No.
you didn't. Okay.
It wasn't until the party where I saw someone that outed me on my mission. The
Wait, that
female,
evil person
Yeah.
thing? That... Things are making sense.
That is why I lost my cool there for a bit and just went in and attacked. But she also has a connection to Atronus. I think that's why he left, to sort some things out. But again, not my story. I can't speak for him. But when my original mission at Baldur's Gate failed, I kind of... I ran away? Yeah.
Nyla pours her another drink. Like, oh shit, she's talking. She's telling my story right now.
I ran away. I guess. Go.
I'll say, for anybody that's had more than 2 shots, you can roll a con save. Not too pressing at the moment, but
18. I'm okay. After last night, this is nothing.
yeah.
Also, the
Flowers
note
for
that
Algernon yourself.
the
Wait, what was
first note
that?
that she found.
First
Ew.
note.
Fine.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
what happened to the first note?
Hello.
Just saying, because the only one who would know this would be because she took one of my crumpled up notes. Actually, had a few details on what she just told about from the other side. When in
Oh.
Chansa, yeah.
So she
Oh.
who would know this.
So she's like, I get it. I understand. While everyone else is like ready to have a heart to heart, she's like, I have side information. Okay. Yeah, I got a 5. I'm very red.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
were
a
doing
9.
well before, and you're still not doing well now. Worse.
Yeah, no, it's a lot going on.
I'm spilling my heart out to these two, and they're getting drunk. Wonderful.
Isn't that what
We love you.
Hopefully,
I
they
don't know if
don't remember
Cordelia's-
anything about this. Woo. Well, Cordelia said she got a 9.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you guys, it's not done, but you kind of got one of those ticks in.
Yeah, she'll continue. I ran. I guess word got around the circus that I had died, though I don't know how many of them really believe that, but I came here where I ran into them again. At least my captain again. And he wanted me to continue working for him. Which I did. And now I don't know what my standing is with them or what he'll try to have me do next.
Wait. Look. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. You have a job?
I had a job, which I did, and now I guess you could say I'm on standby?
Uh-huh. Ew. Now, would the people from this group be targeting our group for any reason? Do we need to reinforce the house is what I'm saying.
I mean, I would say no because they wouldn't know where I live. But then I heard that someone went around and told everyone at the circus exactly where I'm located.
Oh,
I told just one feller. I didn't
oh,
know.
No,
bad
I know you didn't
decision.
know. I know. But I don't know what their plan is, and I don't know if they will be coming here. They may also know about your fortune, Cordelia, though I don't know how they found out about that, but they may also have an inclination that your family may have a lot of gold.
How will they know that?
I don't know. They have their ways, spies everywhere. I'm not too sure.
Cordelia, you come for money?
I don't care about the gold, but I care about my. Don't you remember? I told you about the gold and that Silas and how
That's
he. That's why he
right.
forced me into the wedding
That's right.
because he wanted the land, and
That's
that's when I ran.
so far away.
Yeah.
Oh, we are like runaway sisters.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Oh, well, I am not drinking that anymore.
I mean, I'm trying to not run away anymore. That's why I'm here telling you guys.
Well, we sure appreciate it. This means that we are growing in our friendship, right? That's what this means, right?
I've never really had friends, so this is nice.
Sure.
Miss Fortune Teller lady, what was your name? Chanza?
No, she went downstairs
This
to
means that we're
go
growing
make
in our.
dinner.
She's gone. She's in.
She went downstairs.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there she's gone. Okay, never mind. Anyways, I think this means that we are growing
Well,
in our friendship because we're talking and stuff.
Celia looks visibly uncomfortable.
Nyla is drunk.
Celia, what can we do to help you, honey?
Don't die?
I can try that.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be the only thing. I mean, I'll have to deal with the Sea Maiden's Fair on my own, but yeah, just
No. We'll help you.
We will kill them with God's help. And girl, we have to talk about you and your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
What? What ex?
I mean, you just trusted her when she said like Fala was talking with someone that shot you.
I know, but she explained it all and it makes sense to me. I'm not gonna dump her for that until she's innocent, until
you get
proven
shot
guilty.
I have to put you in a bubble. A pretty bubble.
For someone with a gun, you get shot quite
But she
often.
looks so distraught. Yeah.
But she may have been acting.
Like a circus.
No, I don't think
People do that all
so.
the time.
But she seemed real earnest.
Delia. There are bad people in the world. Really bad. And they look real pretty too sometimes. Not as pretty as you girls. Definitely not as pretty as me. But they can be bad.
But I don't think she's bad. I don't. I was shocked, sure, and sure those thoughts went through my head, but I don't think so.
For your sake. But you promised Celia you're not gonna die. So no talking to the robot
I
that
did.
shot you. No more.
Okay. I won't talk to him. I'll have him talk to Fala. If he
He
has
looks at
anything to report.
Celia and like grabs at her wrist like help me.
I don't think there's any helping. Just from now on, maybe don't spend too much alone time with Fala.
What I've been saying.
Maybe one of us be there with you guys, not only guys like at night. Like I don't want to.
But I promised her a date at some point.
Chaperone. Babies.
Chaperone or
Just lift the house. Date at the house. Lift does the job.
But she deserves someplace nicer than just this house.
Nah. Girl gotta kill you. What the fuck lift did you give me?
Well, that
Is
may
that
be
a
what you think,
Pickup
but
or
it's
a
not.
bark?
yes.
This is a... Yes. As she says.
Sorry. Go
So
on,
when does
continue.
Deus get here?
Oh!
Well, I'm
Yeah.
giving you your time if you guys want to continue or finish, or if there's anything else that is wanting to be said. But
Oh, one of them's drunk, the other.
If you guys want to continue, you can. I'll just say she knocks out.
yeah, I think this
Okay,
fits nicely
fair.
because I think Nyla does kind of go into a somewhat catatonic state.
Yeah. Panic, alcoholism.
So, do I
No,
walk in and she just passes out?
Yeah, like you walk in, she looks at you, it's like, who the fuck? And she's gone.
I assume you knock
No, just barges.
first.
Nope, barge in. This is a
Lift
bar.
open.
Not required.
They're in the living quarters. So if you're going into the tap room,
I thought we were in the tap room.
Oh,
I thought we were in like on the
I
main
guess-
floor.
I guess this is the frustrating. This is the difficult thing about having
This map.
theater of mind.
Let's
Theater
just
of
say
mind.
that the living room,
Let's-
there is no living room, it's just a bar.
No, there definitely is like common areas. If you guys want to have been counting the money in the tap room, that would have
I
been.
think it probably would have been the tap room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that GIF is great. I love it.
hmm
So I guess in that case, then Shanza was in close proximity, but still a bit away in the kitchen. Zam has been helping her. And yeah, just barging into the room is this man that two of you met earlier that day. Well, one of you
Who
met
the
last
fuck
night.
is that?
Boom, out.
Yeah, Deus, you kind of rewinding back a moment, you kind of approach this very rickety looking, or not very rickety, but rickety looking old building. You're not really.
Scooby-Doo Haunted Mansion.
This looks haunted. This place looks haunted. You're like 90% sure this place is haunted just based
I mean,
on
we
the
have a
look
ghost.
alone. Yeah, but it looks haunted.
I'm just standing up here, just for a split second, just wondering, is this the right place?
You hear bickering and a couple bits of yelling and shouting from inside.
It might be that. That sounds like her last night. Just go inside.
He thinks we sound alike. I love this.
I mean, you put 4 women now in a house together. I mean, something's gonna
Oh,
happen.
dear.
Oh god, that's
4
true.
women, a goblin, and a ghost.
Oof. Oof.
Yep,
And
that
now
sounds like a comedy.
a fireman.
One gentleman.
I mean, we did have Athronis. You guys are forgetting Athronis was in the same situation not
Oh,
long
yeah,
He
ago.
sure was. He sure was.
Yeah, but he took it like a champ.
And
He
he
really-
made it seem like he was more than one man in the house.
If you're counting Zam and Lif, there were 3 men and 3 women. And now the balance has shifted to
4-2.
3 women and 2. And, 4-2, and now it's going to be a bit more balanced. So, Deus, you walk into this tavern, and it kind of occurs to you that this place is very empty. And by the way, good night. Take care.
Oh,
Rest
okay, I didn't
well.
want to bother. Okay.
See.
Good
No,
night, guys. This is a good
No.
game.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
good night. But yeah, you walk into the tap room of this bar, and you see the 2 of the women that you were speaking with earlier. Drunk, blonde, shiny woman, and you just kind of see. You hear some work happening in the kitchen, and that is what you see. The remainder of this room and this bar looks very empty and very dusty and decrepit.
Don't swag, you big boy. Ooh.
So
Also, we don't have to go too much longer. If you guys want to continue a bit and then wrap up, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mhm.
You've walked in. Who says what? Who does what? What do you do?
I think Celia will look over and realize that Nyla is knocked out. But she'll very faintly hear, who is that? And then they're gone. So she will look up. And I'm assuming she sees a familiar figure enter.
No, it's a completely different figure. It's actually, you think it's Othronus for a moment, but then you recognize it's that woman from the dance
it's
yesterday.
It's them
No, I'm
damn Pinkertons.
It's on.
It's
I'm setting this
Dinkelberg.
tavern on fire.
Is there any other way for this building to go out?
No. That's how it has to be.
No.
But I think she'll kind of have a moment of surprise because she wasn't expecting to see him. Deus?
What?
What are you doing here?
Nope.
There you are.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so guys, did you guys hear anything?
Nope.
Not until you said
No.
hello.
Cool.
Hello. Sorry, I was yawning. I said
Okay,
not
that's
until you said hello just now.
Cool. Let's try that one more time. He essentially waved hello and just. This is the place you were guys talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is our tavern. Not quite up and running yet, but
Well, soon we'll have it to be a functional homestead.
So it's not going to be a tavern. It's going to be a home instead.
it's going to be a tavern, and we're going to be living in it. So both?
Both.
Oh. Oh.
Both is.
Nyla pitches in.
Is she all right? Just pointing at the unconscious, glowing woman.
Yeah, no, she's
Oh
fine.
yeah, she's fine.
You do see that she is like it's like glowing and radiant, but just kind of off kilter at the moment. Like hair is a mess, kind of a bit disheveled. Also very drunk. Maybe not very drunk, but just drunk enough and not experienced enough with liquor to be, out, basically.
It's fair.
So, I thought you were supposed to be out helping people. What brings you here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you wanted me to drop by sometime. Okay, bye.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it this soon, but I mean, you're always welcome here.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if you got properly introduced to them last time. This is Nyla. She'll point to the passed out one. And
Hello, Nat.
and
Hi.
This is Cordelia. If you remember.
Smile.
I met you. You burnt the note.
I did, yes.
Inconsiderate.
Yes, you were.
I think he had
What?
good intentions. And it was probably...
You know what I heard? Good intentions pave the way to hell.
It was probably, my fault for leaving it out like that. I shouldn't have left something like that out. But I see you guys are not on
Probably
the
not, but,
best.
I understand you as a lady.
Yeah, so then if you understood, why did you read it out? Never mind. Did you want to come inside and sit down for a bit, Deus? I don't know if you've been out all day.
It's seeing if I could help an old man, and I think there's a son or grandson, I don't remember, said they were caught between a fight. Then I might go heal his blind friend tomorrow, or the day after.
That's impressive. I didn't know you had the ability to heal the blind.
It's alright.
Oh,
I mean, I don't, but I do. Let's just say that.
cryptic. Wonderful.
What's that I hear? Do we have a guest over for dinner?
Yeah, but I don't think you need to make any more. Nyla's kind of out, so...
Nonsense, I have plenty.
Did you want to stay for dinner, Deus? I guess there's plenty of food.
I don't want to impose, and I heard you're having someone else over. I don't want to take their spot.
No. Nyla here is out, so I don't think she'll be eating dinner. You can take her spot.
Alright.
Why are you inviting him here?
I owe him.
Like, he just wrote your note. What do you owe him?
Well, the night before, he made sure I was okay. He helped me, So I am going to
That's so.
help him.
Well then. Guess we can see what he's all about then while he's here. Watching out for you, boo.
She looks visibly uncomfortable again.
Did you drink like yesterday? Did you need more help?
No. I mean, I drank, but I don't. It's nowhere near as bad as yesterday.
Okay.
I'll be able to remember today. Yes.
As far as you're aware.
As far as I'm aware.
I told you my whole backstory and you just don't remember it.
I don't remember. You probably did, and it's gone. Whoosh. It's okay. She told you all of hers, too. I'm just kidding. I don't know, maybe.
He probably doesn't know if it was real or not, because you did say a few other things that are odd.
I sure did. And there was multiple times where she confused you with Arthronis.
He may have asked once or twice who that is. Did she ever describe him?
Yes, but in the most simplistic way possible.
Oh, very curious to hear what that would be.
Big guy in a suit with a hat.
See, he would have been about to say something and said, like, hat. No, there was no hat. Horns, long hair, suit, eye patch. Nope, not the hat, not the guy.
Yeah, she wouldn't have mentioned any of that. She would have been like,
Yeah,
Arthronis.
eye
Big guy in the
patch.
suit with the hat.
Eye patch instead of a hat. Yeah, no, that's a good giveaway. It's not him.
No, obviously it wasn't him. It was like,
No, obviously wasn't him.
cigar, drink in hand, flat, like nifty suit, eye patch. There was no hat. It was obviously someone else.
Obviously someone else. But yeah, that's probably how she would have described Arthronis anytime we would have asked her. But she probably definitely confused both of you up multiple times that night. But yeah. So what are you planning to do now?
Well, if it is being provided later, probably going to go check on where I can help anyone before I hit the night.
And why are you so insistent on helping others?
It's what I promised I'd do.
Well, if you're looking for someone that needs help, I know of a certain someone who has a bit of a problem with someone that could always use some extra help. Right, Cordelia?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, with your
What do I need help
your husband problem?
Not my husband. We did not get to the end of the vows. Excuse you.
Didn't even get to the altar.
Yeah. I am trying to. Yeah, I've got lots of problems. Now that you mention it. But we'll discuss that over dinner. She still looks at Deus like with narrowed eyes, like, I'm watching you.
Do your eyes not work right? Do you need help?
No, this is what it means means I don't trust you. I don't need another big, tall, fiery feller here to go hurting my friends.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did someone hurt you? Or them? Or both?
Well, technically both, but we're talking about Celia here. And if you hurt her, you don't know what I'm gonna do. because I don't either. How to figure that out. Imagine I could get pretty creative. How many ways can you break somebody's leg?
He pulls out a small note and just starts going through some papers.
No, I have to ask Grandpa that one.
Depending on what you do, where you are, and also depending on the area of the leg itself, it's actually in the high 20s.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Interesting. Don't give me any ideas.
I have some notes if you need them.
It might-
I think Celia just
I
watching
might
this
dislike you
amusement.
a tiny, teeny bit less now. You can stay for dinner.
You're just looking at
What's
you
going
and just
to
ask,
regardless.
is that good or bad?
As
I think that's good.
as the three of you are talking, you hear from behind the bar this creature say, "Yes, you're back." Show me more of the fire tricks.
Oh, Sam.
Hello. What would you like?
Oh,
Liv knew
Sam.
when I was so confused.
Show me again. Show me again.
Okay. Would you like him to be your size or bigger or smaller? Would you like to hold your fire you in your hand?
Oh, I don't know if I could fight him if he's my size. Show me a smaller one.
All right. And he
Oh.
puts out his hand and shows him essentially a mini version of himself.
See, Cordelia, Sam likes him.
That thing's adorable.
Yeah, but we still have to. We have to observe this feller. It's gonna be. I don't know. Is he gonna be around here often?
Is he sticking around? I got my eye on you.
Yeah.
And I immediately pull out my knife
Thank you, Sam.
and let the fire version of Zam jump on the blade and ride it like Silver Surfer.
Yes.
Whoa, that's cool. That's cool.
Celia's also watching amusement because fire, and it's cool.
Yeah, it's almost like a match made in heaven. Match.
Mhm.
Oh, boo. I had to since Sakura's not here. I had to.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You say that, and you just don't know his story enough to realize what that really means.
Ooh. Time to dig for some backstory.
So, I'll ask, do you guys want to pick up next week with this dinner? Because dinner is probably just about ready.
What do you guys think?
I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do.
I'm actually good either way.
All right.
Okay, since everybody's gonna be indecisive, Michael, what do you want to do? What are you feeling?
Alright.
I think we can.
Dragon
Unless
back.
there's anything you guys want to do real quick, I think we could leave it there. Sorry, Silent, that was a bit of a shorter session. Or you didn't have
That's
too much in that one, but yeah.
No, that's great. I did a bunch of stuff off screen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I think that went well. Which I'm still not sure exactly how many sessions we're gonna have. I think we're in the slow transition to setting up to kind of go into the wrap up. But who
That's
knows?
still another season for us. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fun.
Mm-hmm. We're all becoming buddies now. I like it.
Yeah.
Everybody's friends. Everybody's friends.
Yeah.
Everybody's friends till the tavern
And I don't-
burns down.
Yeah. Well, even then, our friendship will persevere. But I don't like all this mistrust to follow. It's making me second guess myself.
I think both Nyla
I mean-
and Celia are both like, wait, so she was talking to the person that shot you and you were just cool with it?
I mean, I definitely understand
Yeah.
their point.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's not a simple situation,
No, it is
unfortunately.
not. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
It is not clear cut in the slightest. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining now the rest of the party like sneaking around on Cordelia and Fall's next stage, like stalking them from behind,
Yeah.
like with
I
glasses
mean,
and
that would
fake
be
mustaches.
funny. Anyway.
Nyla and Celia have
We'll
fake
try to make that
mustaches.
see if I can make it happen.
Would be interesting.
Because I've been intending to do it.
Let's see.
Okay, I had a really interesting but probably bad idea.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Just another character for that one shot. Essentially just remaking Zimzu, but as a warlock of the Raven Queen for that world.
oh boy.
That would be interesting.
Ooh. For Nessus?
Interesting.
Ooh. Well, and speaking of that, I mean, if you guys get any time at all, I mean, just shoot me ideas. I mean, just, I'm just trying to make sure that I get everybody as much attention as I can so that we can get your characters ironed out, so that I have a thorough understanding, so that I can do as much with your characters and understand them
All right, I'm still getting through most of the
as
back
well as you will understand them. All that good stuff.
because there's a few things I want
Cool.
to iron out with the original character I made, because this, like I said, this new thing's just a random
Mhm.
idea. But more or less,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because I was looking through everything else, and I'd really like the idea of him growing up through the wilds and him hearing a version
Mhm.
or a story of how things are done, like in the city and with the nobles and everything, and just taking that
Uh-huh.
and making what he believes that is, and just assuming he's doing the same. But he's very much a pirate and very much breaking many laws, because he's straight up stealing and or like redistributing a bunch of stuff, because that's what a noble person would do.
Yeah,
Funny.
I'm looking forward to our characters' interaction because I think that's going to be a very interesting and maybe odd parallel. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, it's very obvious. They have more than they need. They have none at all. We simply balance the scale.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor reminds me of a children's story. I like it. Certain children's story.
I mean, is it really stealing if
y'all
they
wanna
don't care it's gone?
Yes.
I mean, and if y'all want to have shared backstories or have shared your backstories, depending on how long y'all would have been in prison, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Simple enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was
This
fun.
was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. And Siler, some point
Okay.
again.
All right. Well.
you